Today's tool is the Solar Light Wall Lantern by Stucco. Come along with me and I'll show you what it took for me to install this light. According to their website, this cost-saving wall lantern lights up automatically at dusk and provides up to 12 hours of light throughout the night. You can select between two different lighting colors, either amber or white light, and that shines through a frosted panel for a soft lighting effect. It also states it's easy installation. Well, you'll see how easy it was for me. Some of the reasons I bought this light is because it's solar powered and cordless, and really cordless being the main reason. Because really, who wants to cut through drywall, drill through stucco, and add wiring? Not me, 'cause that's no fun. So let's see how much fun this is gonna be. So I bought two of them, and each light came with 2 screws, 2 anchors, mounting sticker, and the instructions. As far as design, this wasn't my first choice, but we're very limited as to what's out there, and I was tired of waiting. Hopefully the design will get better, but for now they're gonna go here. This is all the stuff that I needed for this project. There's a lot, and you'll see why. I am so glad I don't have to mess with this. The switches are on top of the solar lantern, on and off, and the switch for amber or white. Putting the switches on the top like that, in my opinion, is a bad idea. Yes, the on position's always going to be on, but for the different seasons I plan on changing the light mode, and that's going to be a difficult reach. Those are the 2 mounting hoses that you see there. They're going to play a big part in me trying to install this light on stucco. The light source is LED. It weighs 1.65 pounds. It's made out of plastic and it has a limited 1-year warranty. Here is the view of the bottom, and that's the screw that came with it. I am going to be drilling in to stucco. On my first attempt to drill a pilot hole, I used these drill bits. I used these for pretty much everything, and they didn't work. So I had to bring out the big guns. I had to bring out the masonry bits. These guys, they got it done. The instructions didn't tell me what drill bit to use. Don't you think that is something they should tell you? Yeah, I know, it depends on what you're drilling into. Softwood, hardwood, metal, tile, brick, on and on. My technique for choosing the best drill bit is to hold up the drill bit and the screw together. Here I'm holding the drill bit in front of the screw. You should only be able to see the threads of the screw. If you can't see the threads, the drill bit is too big. If you can see too much of the screw, then it's too small. For this project, this is what I was looking for. See, you could barely see the threads behind the drill bit. This is how I want it to look. Centered but on the low side. I wanted to find the center point for the vertical and the horizontal. You'll see where I marked it with a pencil here. I want 8 inches from the top, and then this is my center point. Now, according to the instructions that came with the solar light, I'm supposed to take this sticker, put it where I want the solar lights to be installed, get the drill, and then drill through it. Yeah, that didn't work for me because the sticker does not lay flat on stucco. And if it's a windy day, good luck. I wanted to follow the instructions, but the sticker would not lay flat. So I thought if I got a hole punch and punched in the holes, that it would be more accurate. Then I could mark where I should drill. And you know, this didn't work either. When I did it this way on my first attempt, this is what happened. The lamp would not hang. The screws were too close together. Eventually I would be able to hang it on one, but not the other screw. This is what you don't want to have to do. In order to try to fix this, because the screws were too close together, I carefully got the pliers and turned the screw ever so slightly. So that was plan B. On to plan C. First, unscrew the plate from the back of the lantern. Be sure to save all those tiny parts. Take the lantern's plate and a level and mark with the black marker where you want to drill. You want the fatter part of the screw opening on the bottom because this is how it goes on the lamp. What helped me when first drilling into the stucco was holding up the mounting plate. That way the drill bit had less chance of moving around. Also, hold that drill as level as you can. Once you've drilled your holes, put that anchor in. Tap it in with your hammer. Use your screwdriver to place the screws into the anchors. Then check the placement of your screws with the mounting plate. Once I was happy with the placement, it's time to put everything back together again. Remember, make sure that fatter part of the screw opening is on the bottom. So don't you know it, the technique of removing the mounting plate was not 100%. I still had trouble hanging the light onto those two screws. It took some effort, but eventually, with a lot of maneuvering, I did get it on. Yeah, but not on this shot. Okay, this is the final shot. And go! Oh, sorry. This is my crazy neighborhood during the 4th of July when I was doing this project. If you can make it out, this is a shot of the house before any lights. And snap! This is the amber setting. This is the white light. Let's enjoy the silence. So the light that you see here, the light is set to amber, and then the one that you see in the far background there, that is set to the bright white. The lights have been up for over a year now, doing great. Once during a power outage, these were the only lights on in my neighborhood. They face west, as you can see. I like the soft light that they put out. I'm impressed with its battery life. They last all night. I once checked them at 4 a.m. and the light was still on. My camera doesn't capture it very well, but the light does put out enough light on the sidewalk there for me to walk. It's not going to be as bright as a standard electric light, but I wasn't looking for that. Even though the installation was tough for me, I like the way these look and the light that they put out. I am really happy with these. Until the next one. Thank you for watching.
I'm not going to be able to do this.
You're right. That part goes up.
Nope. And then, okay. All right, so. God. Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
I've been doing it all along.
Oh, I didn't know that.